Hello, Patreon. What is up? Thank you so much for your support. We're here today with probably our most cherished tradition, our most cherished duty, which is a sacred duty we all take very seriously. It's to wish all of our Ben level Patreons a happy birthday. And these are all of the September babies we're going to be wishing a personal happy birthday. It is my bookkeeping duty to let you know this is public. Even though it's on Patreon, anybody can see this video. So you can just fucking show this to your friends to make them jealous. Look at these three mega celebs.
You got these
huge
three jagoffs
celebrities
riffing on your birthday? Damn,
Right.
I want that.
Right.
Katy Perry once said to me, "You're gross." So
It's true.
that's pretty big
Wow.
deal.
That's
So
And I've met Weird Al Yankovic.
you don't even know how to say his
and
name.
I've heard both
Right.
these stories.
Oh no, I don't think Katy Perry actually said I'm gross. She didn't. I'd never met her.
Oh, I thought that was real.
So-
Anyway,
No,
we got to
that would be funny.
We got to wish
But
you
she
guys a
looked
happy
like
birthday.
Katy Perry. She
I
looked
bet
like
Katy Perry and I would get along.
No, I think
I
she
don't
don't
think
think
so.
you're
Do you
gross.
remember Katy Perry was on the Warp Tour? Does anybody remember that? She
I
was
think it was
on.
first choice, best choice for you, Ben. She'd think you're gross.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't think
Sorry.
so.
I hate to dash that dream.
Oh, all right.
Guys, I've realized that a big part of September for me personally has always been the harvest. You guys know I'm a harvest dude.
You're
I
a
look
harvest
forward-
boy.
Big time harvest head over here.
Yeah.
harvest
Adam's out
head.
there with his scythe. He's out there in the field reaping. Oh boy.
And a lot of like,
Old Sling Blayton Holland.
for sure,
That's
and a lot
what
of
we called them.
backwood barn parties. I frequent them. I like to see what
Stop.
people are bringing.
Stop throwing those barn parties. You know those Amish kids that are on Rumspringa get too wild. How many barns have you had burned to the ground by these Rumspringa kids you keep bringing into your barn parties?
6 or 7, but only in Pennsylvania. So we're
Yeah.
going to talk about what these people, our Patreon levels, have harvested this year. And it's special for them because
Ooh,
harvest
I love
season is
this.
their birthday season. And
Well,
so
and we have quite a few green thumbs in our Patreon stable. The stable is filled with little soil bugs who like to get out there and like to plant and seed and water and prune and pluck and pick.
keep going. Keep going.
Yeah. What is happening?
That was it.
The
That's
song
all
ended?
the words. I reached the end of my word.
It was creepy.
Yeah.
I'll start
They
it out.
like to prune and pluck and pick. Okay.
and then
You go-
it just dies on your lips.
Like this
Before a
old sword.
stunned kindergarten class that Ben's
Yeah.
reading in front of.
Prune and pluck and pick. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
Kick it off. Kick it off,
Adam, I'm gonna set the ball on the tee here for
Please
you.
do.
All right. And I want you to tell us, our good friend, longtime, very stalwart supporter of this podcast, Laura Ochoa. What does Laura get most excited about to harvest each September?
Well, this is an easy one for Laura. It's organs. See, Laura always has had a pretty robust black market trade, and that's why she lives in maybe the nicest house of any of our fans. But
wow.
specifically, kind of kidney gallbladder stuff. Laura has just a many avenues to get these organs. But September,
we don't
is
need to go into details
No.
of how we're getting
And I'm
them.
not going to blow up Laura's
The people
spot
are
like that.
fine. They're waking up
Everyone's
in a bathtub
fine.
of ice.
Everyone's
the swelling
compensated.
is contained.
It's all on the up and up.
There's an
And
anonymous
Laura's-
call to 911. It's fine.
Yep.
I consider Laura basically a doctor. She's helping. There is
She
a
is
need.
basically a
If you won't
doctor.
sign up to be an organ donor, Laura will sign you up for you with a little visit to your hotel room at night.
And September is when she sort of yields the most. So this is a big month for Laura financially. Good luck, Laura, getting those organs all over the planet through your vast network of back channels.
Amazing.
Right.
Amazing.
Okay. All right.
Ben, I'll cue
okay.
you up.
Sure.
up. This
Yeah.
next Patreon is Sean Sakimae. I think I said it right.
Sakimae.
Sakimae. It's Sean Sakimae.
Sean
Uh,
Sakimae.
And Sean loves and can't wait till the artichoke harvest comes a barren fruits, comes just a choking up. And Sean likes them because he loves a vegetable that no one enjoys and is being shoved into culture for some reason.
And is armored. It clearly doesn't want to be
the
eaten.
armadillo.
It has the fucking defenses of a pangolin. It doesn't want to be eaten.
Yes, exactly. But Sean loves the challenge, and apparently one of the
fuck?
most.
You guys don't like artichokes? They're
I
delicious.
love artichokes. I think
I'm
Ben's
not a big
crazy.
fan of an artichoke.
A nice grilled
I don't get it.
artichoke heart with some butter, garlic butter. Get the
I don't
fuck
get
out
it.
of here.
It's like a dip. It's nature's
it's
dip.
a lot. No,
It's
but the
nature's
dip part, when
chips and salsa.
when you're eating a
Nature's
spinach
chips and
artichoke dip, you're not going, "Oh, I can really taste the artichoke." You're like, it's ranch with some like grittiness into
Nah,
it.
dog,
Like,
some melted butter and just the bottom of each little artichoke leaf.
I don't
Yeah,
like
it's
it.
so
I think it's
delectable.
not worth
And
it.
you
It's
feel like
fine.
a brontosaurus when you pull the leaf through your teeth. You're like, yeah,
That's what I'm
like
saying. It just doesn't. I think it's so much work for a very mediocre.
you get so little food out of
vegetable.
it, and then you have a big pile of hard leaves on your plate.
Exactly.
Well, that's when I
what
go
I'm
out to my
talking about.
balcony and I scatter them to the townspeople below. And they feast on them.
Well, Sean is with you. He loves them. He thinks the artichoke is the finest vegetable in all of the land. And I think he's full of shit. Sean, I think you should
Whoa.
stop growing them. I don't like it, but I respect you as an American and your right to grow to the artichoke. So happy harvest to you, Sean. Here's to hoping that all of the chokes come up green, or what color do they come up when they grow up out of the ground? What do they look
I think
like?
green. Let's just go with
Green,
green.
I think.
With
What
green.
other color would they be?
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of colors.
I'm going to queue up Andrew on this next
I'm
one
getting
because
choked up just talking about it. Okay,
Stop
I'm
it.
ready. I had
Stop
to work in that easy pun. Okay.
Tiffany LoSasso, happy birthday. You are a longtime fan. We appreciate your support. Andrew appreciates the diploma you made for him.
As we said, the
What's
amazing
Tiffany,
diploma.
What's Tiffany harvesting?
Tiffany, this is a no-brainer. She's harvesting souls. Souls for the Dark Master. Yes. We're approaching the season where the veil becomes thin between realms, and Tiffany's out there. She's roaming around the hospital ER department collecting souls in her 9-sided obsidian obelisk that she can then take to the Dark Master and transfer those souls over. As soon as they rapidly depart, you think Grandma's gone to heaven? Sorry, bud. She's in Tiffany's soul capturing crystal off to the Dark Lord. So
Boy, Andrew has got into the bath salts today. And he is out there, and I like it, but it is weird.
I'm coming with real science for once.
Andrew's out on the streets, and he's face munching on bath salts. He's having a day. Andrew's having a day.
All right.
Tiffany is harvesting souls.
Tiffany,
okay.
Congratulations. Here's
Happy
to
birthday.
open. Yep. Happy
Enjoy
birthday.
your eternal rewards, even if they come with a steep price from the Dark Lord.
Sure.
Adam?
Nope.
Yeah.
Just keep going, Andrew. Keep
we
going.
have Steph, Gaia. No, I'm done.
Okay.
We have. Look, we don't all have 4-minute artichoke bits to unveil
I'm
during
just
the birthday
fucking pissed
shoutouts.
about the artichoke. It's a garbage vegetable. And
I smell a
Sean
new
Sakimae is fucking
signature bit by Ben Roy.
I'm doing an
A
artichoke bit
12-minute
at the next
artichoke
Frolics. I'm
bit.
gonna beat Ben to market.
It's all
I'm
bring
not doing
artichoke
an artichoke
with a
bit,
fucking
so
artichoke
you can
bit.
suck knob. It's
Adam-
not. I'm not doing that.
Adam, here's your next Patreon. Another long time. This is a fans only. This
Seriously.
is an only fans. This is a dickless only fans birthday shout outs because all these people are great fans. Steph, Gaia, who longtime listeners may remember, drew up the first ever hand-drawn map of Rift City for us. So Steph, Gaia, what are they harvesting?
Well, Steph really is familiar with the terrain of Rift City. That's why she was able to draw that map from traveling around Rift City harvesting cigarette butts. Not a day goes by I don't see Steph sort of picking them out of potted plants, out of the curb, around the bus stop. seeing if there's a little left to smoke. If there's not, discarding it, but just keeping the streets of Rift City clean from cigarette butts, out there harvesting them relentlessly, tirelessly, night and day. And Steph, for keeping the streets of Rift City cigarette butt free, I issue you a Grolix salute.
Ooh, that's rare.
Very both smoked, as did I. Did you ever smoke a refry cigarette? It's one of the grossest experiences in life.
Dude, I used to be so drunk, I would pick them up out of that traffic cone thing that people would have outside of the bars, you know? I would crack the top open on those and fucking
Benny, no.
butts out of that.
They're so
Benny, no.
gross.
Yeah,
the
I was
taste.
pretty cool back then. I don't do cool stuff like that anymore just
I
because
can
I'm like...
smell it. Just talking about it, I can
it was
smell
fucking
it.
gross, dude. It was so gross. That cone thing that would like catch on fire, you know, looks like a piston, an upside down piston.
Ashtray fire.
Yeah, the fucking ashtray piston that you would
Those were the days.
And it would smolder, and then some poor bar employee would come out with a pitcher of water and have to pour it inside of it. And then I'd be like, "Don't you ruining all the puka?"
No, my harvest! My harvest! Ben runs
and
over
Steph is
like
right
a crab
there with Steph.
and
I
starts
understand.
grabbing them.
And
if Steph sees the wait staff coming out with a pitcher, full tackle before they ever hit the patio.
No,
because that's Steph territory.
There's
and,
still a good eighth of a perfectly smokable Marlboro
exactly
there.
She doesn't
with
see
lipstick all over the filter.
Hey,
she
Ben,
sees 1/10 of a new cigarette.
Hey,
that's
Ben,
what she sees.
I'm gonna do the "you can't say that on television" locker gag. Hey Ben,
hey Adam,
hey, come out.
What's Kyle Bernhardy harvesting this September?
Oh well, this one is easy, and a lot of people think this is strange, but Kyle is growing salvia. And he loves, the terror-inducing pseudo-synthetic marijuana that takes you on the worst ride of your life. And he's a bit of a connoisseur of it, a sommelier of salvia, if you will. A salvier, and he loves to find the weirdest strains. He loves different strains of it. He's got so many. He's got vampire's teeth, which is like one of his favorite.
He's got sleep paralysis demon. He's got locked alive in a coffin. He's got
I'm in my head and my eyes are turned inward and I'm reading the back of my own skull somehow.
He's got crippling loneliness.
It's great. And he's got to be quick to harvest before he finds a group of sophomore and junior high school kids in the field just out of their minds, wondering why they ever did that drug. Why did I do this? This was a terrible idea. But I think Kyle has found a real niche as a salvia sommelier. And happy birthday, happy harvest, Kyle. Thank you for bringing us the terror we never knew we needed in our lives. Have you guys ever done salvia?
No. Maybe that's a future Grolix challenge. It sounds like a terrible thing to do.
Oh, my God, no. No.
Never done it.
No. Oh, my God.
I mean, regular marijuana gives me extreme anxiety.
No, this isn't that. This is true terror-inducing, like almost hallucination.
I mean, it's almost spooky season. It sounds perfect.
Yeah. Oh, it is perfect. That's why he does it. He says,
Let's keep going.
Let's keep going. Yes.
Spooky. Okay, who do I got? I'm ready.
Ben, cue him up.
All right. Oh my God. Come on, Andrew. You know this person well. A stalwart supporter. Also somebody who does an incredible amount for the High Plains Comedy Festival. Danni Lanni.
Danni Lanni. What are they harvesting? It's time to reap the bounty of nature's crop. They are harvesting gushers. A lot of people think gushers grow on trees.
You mean people who squirt? Or
they
don't.
Well, it's all I
grow,
have.
I'm not even going to acknowledge it.
Yeah,
they grow
right.
Why aren't you going to acknowledge it? Because it's awesome?
Thorn
It was a good riff? And you're jealous? Is that
why? They bring those gushers to market where they're packaged up. And sure, you buy them at Target. You think they just appeared there by magic? No, they were harvested on Danny's organic gushers farm. And that's how they come to you.
I mean, organic gushers is sounding like.
Come on, dude.
Stop.
It's kind of
like I'm just asking you, Adam,
get your
to
mind
like
out of the
let
gutter.
go of your preconceived notions.
Could
because
you
I
say
said
that the organic gushers are like big natural gushers?
They are huge natural gushers. I don't know what you think is funny about this. These are homegrown, beautiful gushers.
Yes, thank you. Why is this weird, Adam? Now you're on board.
Aged 18-year legal gushers.
At least. These gushers, they're mature. These are mature gushers.
Ooh, yeah. I love a mature gusher.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think Ron just gave me the please move on from this one.
Ron's like, I got to do work. I got to start my real day.
They call them MILFs because they are gushers that you would like to finish. They are gushers.
MILF gushers. Heck yeah.
MILF gushers.
Yeah. All right. Andrew, and I was wrong for the salvia run
maybe
and the
I'd like
artichoke
to
run,
finish.
but
That's what
Andrew
it says on the box. Maybe I'd like to
to.
finish.
Got it. Adam, are you ready for the next one?
We have a new one for Adam. Welcome to the Patreon. Just subscribed at the bin level for a whole year. You can just get it out of the way with a whole year sub. Oh boy, do we appreciate it. That frankly fucking rules. Nathan McConahy, maybe related to a little
McConahy.
Someone named Matthew. Who knows? Adam,
I'm sure Nathan's never heard that. I'm sure he's never heard that, and he's not tired of it. And he came here for the predictable riffs. You guys are come on, give Nathan better than that.
I doubt that. I'm sure he's probably actually heard that, Adam. It doesn't seem like it's that obscure.
He doesn't enjoy.
I'm being facetious.
Jesus. Welcome, Nathan. We don't know most words.
I told you I'm being facetious.
That's such a funny to pronounce.
Facetious.
Spell it out. Facetious.
I'm being facetious.
I'm being facetious. Nathan,
all right, Adam.
Nathan, this is weird because Nathan brags about the amount he's able to harvest, but he's just a rhubarb guy. And it's like, Nathan, rhubarb's so fucking easy to grow, but the way that you walk around being like you invented rhubarb is strange. And you've got so much of it, and you give it to your neighbors, and you're like, bountiful crop. Right, exactly. You're like, oh, another good rhubarb year. Here's a bag of it. And I'm like, name one thing I can fucking do with this besides
crazy
a pie.
I agree with you, Adam. He messaged us right off the bat on Patreon pushing his merch. He's pushing merch. He has a shirt that says BRE, Big Rhubarb Energy.
Right.
And I was like, that doesn't even, who likes rhubarb and what's the energy?
Sacks of rhubarb. Trailing behind Nathan McConahy.
Oh my
God.
God.
Is one of those Depression era ingredients where, they were eating it because they had no choice.
Right.
Exactly. Phase rhubarb out.
It's roughage.
And that's crazy to me. What happens if touching my tongue to a 9-volt and eating celery were the same? Like if we could combine those two things, it's gross. He walks around like he's God's gift.
He sets up these roadside rhubarb stands, and it's like, I'm not pulling over, dude. There's a huckleberry guy a mile down the road. I'm excited about that. I only have so much cash, but anyway,
I don't want your piss celery.
Good luck.
Harvest
Good luck on
again,
the rhubarb
Nathan.
harvest.
Congrats again on your bountiful
thanks for coming on, but you're a fucking
harvest.
asshole.
Happy
it's a
birthday.
gross heart.
Welcome to the team. Jesus. Ben, you've got the honor of our last
Reid
September
Wahl?
birthday.
Reid Wahl.
Reid Wahl.
Reid Wahl.
Bit of a literary guy. Loves to read. Loves old books, and he loves Victorian books. He loves Russian literature and Old English literature.
Ben, do me a favor, name one Victorian book.
I don't want to talk about that right now.
No,
I don't
Keep
feel the
going in
need
the
to
riff.
hot dog intellectually or show off. And that's not what I'm trying to do. So I just choose not to.
I understand.
I abstain. And
A Christmas Carol. There,
I know when you're doing that.
Even Andrew with a false Rift City diploma.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you are being facetious. I understand when you're doing it, and I can sense facetiousness when it comes out.
Sure.
But he's a literary guy, so the only thing he's in his garden right now, tilling. He is sowing the seeds of discontent.
Oh, wow.
That's what he is doing right now.
muckraker.
Yes, he is. And that's what he enjoys doing. He gets out there and he sows those seeds and he makes people feel uncomfortable about themselves and about the direction of the world and where we're all going.
Sure.
And our own personal relationships. And maybe your wife is no longer with you because you chose work and the harvest over your family repeatedly. Maybe that's why
this is what Reid did.
This is what Reid is saying.
I feel like maybe there's some projection going on.
This is all on Reid's side of the table.
What
I
Reid's
want you to
doing.
know that. And Reid is always out there and he's pulling up new seeds of discontent. Like maybe your body will never be good enough because you've never seen yourself as someone that's allowed to have flaws, you know?
Okay.
And
right.
so
Why
that's
don't
what
we
he does.
sort of rein this in?
And
downshift. Let's go ahead and coast over to the emergency lane here.
I would suggest that the Reid Ben is talking to tend to their own garden a little bit is what I would recommend.
He gets into his garden. The water's there's no water anymore. The earth is
Sounds
parched.
like Reid is harvesting Ben's tears.
September
crop.
September babies, thank you so much for supporting
Reid,
us here on the Patreon. Happy birthday, Reid. Happy birthday to everybody.
Laura, Sean, Tiffany, Steph, Kyle, Danny, Nathan, and Reid. Happy birthday. Thank you for fucking supporting this podcast. And we hope you have a great and go, while you're at it, why don't you head over and smoke some of that sweet, sticky salvia? Why don't you try some of that? That's sweet and sticky. Take a ride on the devil's tail this afternoon.
Fuck it. Smoke some rhubarb leaves. See what that does.
Why not?
I don't think we're done smoking plants
some
yet.
fucking artichoke heart and fucking toss
that
that
of things
in
to
the
smoke. There's your October, guys. Go smoke all that shit. And thanks again for listening to the Grolic Saves the World and supporting us on Patreon.
You guys.